Cache aside strategy is the most widely used caching strategy. Think of it like bookmarks. If you want to find a Jira ticket, you'll first go to the Jira platform, then try to find that ticket. What if you bookmark it? So next time you want it, it is available. That is cache aside strategy. Some of its characteristics are read heavy. It means when the number of reads are significantly higher than the number of write, this strategy will help to improve system performance. Lazy loading means only the data that is requested will be loaded. No preloading of the data will be done. Some of the applications include blogs, product catalog, dashboard, user profiles. In write flow, the data will be first returned to the database because the database is the source of truth, and then it will be returned to the cache in a synchronous or asynchronous manner. In read flow, the application will first fetch from the cache, and then if it is found, it is a cache hit and the data is returned. If it is not found, that is a cache miss, and the data will be fetched from the database and then later returned to the cache in a synchronous or asynchronous manner, so that next time you want it, it is available. Advantages are fault tolerant because even if your cache goes down, the data will be served from the database. However, it will be slower. Memory efficient due to lazy loading, and since we are making two separate calls to database and cache, both of them can have different schema, more optimized schema. Disadvantages include initial slowness because the first request will go to the database and have additional latency. Stale data means whenever a new data comes and you save it into the database, after that any request that is going to the cache, until the new data is reflected onto the cache, those will provide older data, that is stale data. And in thundering herd, it means, for example, if your cache data expires and a lot of request comes in that for that key, which is a hot key, all of the requests will go to the database and then choke your database. So in order to avoid it, you can use lock or mutexes, but again that is an additional complexity. So this is the most widely used high performance caching strategy.